Hello Virgo, welcome to your March 16th through 31st reading. This is a collective reading for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you would like to have a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com and I'll be happy to tune into your direct energy. So for the collective, thank you angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos to have their information. And we thank you so much to allow them to remain on their highest possible spiritual path. We appreciate your presence here. As always, you are welcome. Okay. Got a waiting game going on here, but this is your pause. You've got pausing the... We sometimes like to take the wide angle view. Want to see all the things. Okay, this is your here and now. This is relationship, love life, and spiritual life, and this is your career and finance. So the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is learning something new and oftentimes making you worth more financially. Okay, so this is the abundance that will be gained by learning this particular skill. Sometimes we're in a place that we're learning actually about finances, so it wouldn't be a job, it would just be learning how to deal with your finances. We're not always taught that, so sometimes we have to learn the best way to go about things financially and how the best way to earn money with it. So we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a large organization. It can be a government entity. This can be a government official. It can be a hospital. It can be a university. It can be anywhere that large amounts of people gather. So it would be like a large corporation. And a lot of times this is talking about receiving getting a job. If you've applied for a job, and this is front and center here, this is a lot of times talking about that company or that place offering you a position, being granted admission or entrance, so it's school or job. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. If you say Page of Pentacles 3 times fast. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So he is a messenger. He is bringing in information to either committing financially or having the offer made, a financial offer. Then you have the Emperor. Now the Emperor can stand for the CEO of a company, or in the larger scale, it can stand for God himself or the universe itself. The Emperor is the creator and has all authority and power. If it's a person in your life, it would be someone who is more of a paternal figure, which would mean fatherly. He is very much in your best interest. He wants the best things for you. And then we have the Hanged Man. So this is where you are taking a moment to rise above the situation and take a really good look at it. When that happens, it means that you are giving yourself, it's just like right now, you're looking down on the tabletop so that you can see all the cards as I can see them. So it gives you a moment to have a really good perspective of how things are working out and what the moving parts are, okay? So this is kind of a pause button where you go, hang on, let me get a good view of this. Let me see what's going on. I need to see all the pieces. In your relationship, love life, and spiritual life, you have the Five of Cups. Now, this can be an oh thank God moment, or this is a moment in retrospect to give yourself a moment to catch your breath and move forward. Okay. The wonderful news is your Virgo charm is kicking in real strong. You got the Four of Pentacles. The Pentacles, by the way, is Virgo energy. So you've got it showing up all over in every single set here, so that's great. This Four of Pentacles is a very grounded, stable, committed energy. This means you're in, okay? It's also considered money in the bank, and it's also a warning not to hold things too tightly. You've got to let things breathe. Here we have another 4, which is a foundational energy, and this one is talking about being able to restore and regroup your energy yourself, your physical energy. So this is saying you may be exhausted and you need to really recharge your batteries. This means you need enough sleep. You need to eat at the right times and the right food. Don't eat junk food. Okay, don't eat fast food. That food is all carb based and it burns off quickly. Sugars and carbs are not good for long term. They may work in the moment, but they don't last. And then you end up with a really usually I get a sour stomach and I don't sleep well. So allow yourself to recharge, because it's important that you have that energy when it's time to take action. You're going to want to be able to make the moves. And no, this doesn't talk about romance. We're going to have to look at what's going on with the second set of cards. And sometimes this is more about foundational stuff, because that's why I say relationships, spiritual life, and love life, because any of those things can apply here. And this is more applying to your spiritual self and getting your foundation together, because you can't really have any kind of relationship if you're too exhausted. You know, it's not, you can't hold your end of the bargain up. 3 of Pentacles, this is expansion coming in. So when you have the 3 of Pentacles, it's talking about being able to do the work with your own, through your own power, okay? Receiving abundance through something you physically do yourself. It also means expansion. So because those 2 are out here on the top floating, that means it's the possibility of coming in. Okay, it's out there waiting to be brought in through the fire. The very next card is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is talking about a divine union. And this can be your higher self being recognized. Okay, you're having a spiritual awakening. It can also mean someone who is spiritually equal to you. And the 2 of Cups oftentimes means a soulmate. However, it's in your work sector here, and that lets me know that it's more likely that you are divinely aligning with something you're doing for a living, or that you're being called to seek out something that aligns with your spirit. And then we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is definitely coming in, pushing energy, getting a clearing for you, making a way. He's very fast moving, and that sword has this beautiful golden orb on it. So he's just ready to cut you loose from whatever's holding you back and help you make a path through all of this underbrush that may be blocking you. It's also a divine inspiration and communication. He's fast moving, super fast, running right towards you like the speed of light. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you for allowing Virgo to have the information to clarify their reading, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for your messages here today, and we thank you for the blessing of your attendance and assisting in this information. Got the 2 of Cups twice in your in your career and finance area. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a completion of a cycle. And this means that it is happy, happy, happy. This is the happily ever after. It's this solid, committed vibration as far as being able to achieve the goal that you want regarding your household. So if some of you may be trying to sell a house or buy a house, that's the energy we're looking at. Okay, so some of you, this lovely official that is presiding over this, is talking about marriage for some of you. That's the Lovers here with the Hierophant. Now, others of you, it is something that your soul is asking for. This beautiful Two of Cups is here as well. It's asking for this alignment with your soul to do whatever it is you do for work. So for some of you, that is the person who's conducting the marriage. And you're being blessed by the angels, and it's a very loving and wonderful relationship. Now, for those of you who are married or are not looking at marriage, this Lover's card can also mean the divine union, okay, of whatever the job is. I just have to give it both ways because this is for everybody. Page of Pentacles is the commitment and or the financial offer. And the Star card, and the reason I say commitment is because the Pentacles is a very grounded, committed energy. And so when he offers his coin, he's committing. The Star card is your divine higher self getting its soul wish granted by the universe. This means your divine purpose is here and present. You're being guided toward your divine purpose. Your soul is guiding you. So you got a lot of confirmation on that with these Two of Cups over here in your work area. But this is beautiful for those of you who are having your marriage happen or have just been married. The Emperor and the Empress. So this is that beautiful energy we like to see when we have this kind of information regarding relationships. Virgo, you guys are having a lot of relationship information right here in the center. So this is happening pretty quickly. The Emperor and the Empress are a perfect match. So it's showing the divine energy between the two of you is very compatible. Then you have the Hanged Man, where you're reserving the right to make your judgment at a later time or after you've made your observation. So you may have waited a very long time to do this. And then you've got the King of Pentacles on top, which is your divine Virgo energy. And when you're all in, you're all in. So you hang out and you check it out, and then you go, I'm in. Then you throw your coins in. Now, this can be for work or for the marriage or relationship. Just remember, it works either way. I really see strongly a relationship here as well. So that's for those of you who are, it's applying to work, it is a very strong calling for you. 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. 5 means change. You see how they're both kind of lackluster in their energy? So the 5 of Cups is feeling melancholy that you're looking back at what you've left behind, or what's come, what didn't work out, or the things you've done before that just didn't go well, or you blame yourself, or whatever it is that you haven't forgiven. And then you've got the left out in the cold, which is the 5 of Pentacles. And even though they're out here like beggar people on the curb freezing, here's their pentacles that would save them. And they're not looking for it. They're too busy being in the pity party. Okay? So don't forget to look up from where you are. Your blessings could be right in front of you. 4 of Pentacles, very much grounded, very strong foundation. And your beautiful Virgo energy is solidly, when a Virgo makes their mind up, any earth sign, but Virgos too, I mean, especially because I have Virgo tendencies, and my really good friends, I have several friends who are Virgos, seems that I'm drawn to them. When they make their mind up on something, it's real hard to get them off of it. So this is that energy of locked in, okay? Just think of it that way. So they're locked in, and this is you're having to really let go, even though this is the hard part. Once you lock in, it's hard for you to change. And these swords that are here in this background on this 7 of Swords are definitely talking about letting go of what no longer serves you. So you've got to have a loose enough grip to let go of some things that may not be useful anymore. And you don't want to carry old baggage, especially if you're starting a new relationship. Then we have the 4 of Swords, where it's saying you're exhausted from all the hullabaloo. Give yourself time to restore. Or if you've had an injury or any kind of cold, or, let yourself recuperate. Then we have the beautiful Sun card. As you can see, it's a very happy card. You've got your new beginning here. So this relationship is turning into this blossoming Sun card, which is a beautiful white horse and the new soul revival, and and soul initiation to the new chapter. And then you have the beautiful little baby who stands for the new object, which would be the new combined relationship, the new thing you build together, and the sun, which guarantees restoration and nourishment for the growth. So, wonderful there. Now, Three of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Definitely something coming from your own hand, bringing in the abundance, and Two of Cups having like-mindedness. So, this may be talking about being able to, for this relationship to be building toward your financial destiny, okay? This is what you guys, your goals are, to work together very hard to pull in what you need to build this life that you want. Definitely Two of Cups coming in for those of you who are not in a relationship. This is communication and negotiation. Maybe some kind of partnership is happening for the business, or you are becoming partner. That's what my guides are saying. So this is definitely getting that communication that you are of like-mindedness with whatever, if it's the employment for you guys, it's definitely telling you this is the right place for you. And the Knight of Swords. Beautiful energy, cutting loose all old ties, allowing you to move forward, helping you to release the baggage from over here, from the Seven of Swords. And then you have this beautiful Knight of Cups. This is a heartfelt offer or heartfelt offering, very much being appreciated, and love and light is in this cup. So this is a really genuine, beautiful. You've got two knights coming at you, one with this divine information and the other with the offer in the cup. So this looks like a great reading for you, Virgos. This is definitely centered around some relationship stuff, and it kind of took over the reading. So many blessings to you, and I hope the very highest happenings for your love life and your spiritual and financial lives. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I'm doing the weeklies. You can watch those for free. And if you'd like to join, there's a button below to join the daily readings for the daily energy. Many blessings to you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you in April. Namaste.